We start on a seemingly normal day in Vladivostok. It's Jaeger's 8th birthday, and his family is trying to celebrate. But beneath the surface, there's a heavy silence. Lyra, the teenage daughter, is distant and struggling with a phobia of fire from a past trauma. Her mother has remarried, and the house feels full of people who don't truly understand her. Lyra's real father, Arabov, isn't there. He's hundreds of miles above them in the cold isolation of space. On the Mira space station, we see Arabov. He is a man who chose his career over his family, but he hasn't let them go. He uses the station's advanced surveillance technology to watch his daughter's life like a silent guardian. He sees her walking to school, he sees her struggles, but he can't speak to her. This Sigma level of technical mastery and isolation defines his character. He is a genius who can control the world's cameras but can't fix his own relationship. At the Mission Control Center, everyone is excited about a massive meteor shower. It's supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime light show. However, Arabov, analyzing the data from the exosphere, realizes the sensors are wrong. The cluster isn't just dust, it contains massive organic fragments that are deviating toward Earth. He tries to warn his superiors, but they dismiss his concerns as theoretical paranoia. The hubris of man is about to meet the raw power of nature. On the ground, Lyra meets Misha. He's a charismatic boy who notices Lyra's isolation. They share a moment looking at the sky, talking about the stars that are about to fall. Lyra is cold and defensive, but Misha sees through it. This brief moment of peace is the calm before the storm. Little do they know, the very phenomenon they are discussing is about to tear their city apart and force them into a brutal fight for survival. Lyra's brother, Jaeger, is obsessed with making a wish on a falling star. To get the best video, Lyra tells him about a construction site with an open roof. It's her secret place. Jaeger sneaks out, heading to the high-rise structure just as the first fragments enter the atmosphere. Lyra thinks she's being a helpful sister, but she has unknowingly sent her little brother into the impact zone of a cosmic disaster. The beauty of the meteor shower instantly vanishes, replaced by a terrifying roar that shakes the very foundation of the Earth. What the scientists missed was that these weren't just small rocks, they were massive fragments traveling at hypersonic speeds. As they hit Vladivostok, the impact is equivalent to multiple nuclear blasts without the radiation. Skyscrapers are sliced in half by supersonic debris, and the shockwave shatters every window in the city. Lyra is caught in the open, surrounded by screaming people and falling concrete. She watches in horror as the city she called home is erased in a matter of seconds, replaced by a hellscape of dust, fire, and death. The disaster isn't limited to Earth. High above, the Mira space station is caught in the tail of the asteroid cluster. It's a scene of mechanical carnage. Projectiles pierce the station's hull like bullets through paper, venting oxygen into the void and killing the crew instantly. Arabov survives only by pure instinct, locking himself in a reinforced module. He is now the sole survivor on a dying station, surrounded by the alarms of failing systems. But his first thought isn't about his own survival, it's about the screens showing the destruction of his home city. He frantically searches the satellite feeds, desperate to find one person amidst the millions, his daughter. Arabov manages to hack into the surviving digital infrastructure of Vladivostok. He finds Lyra's signal through a baby monitor she picked up in the ruins. For Lyra, hearing her father's voice after years of silence, especially in the middle of a literal apocalypse, is overwhelming. Arabov has to put aside his guilt and assume his Sigma role as a mission commander. He doesn't offer comfort, he offers survival. He tells her he can see everything, every fire, every blocked road, and every unstable building. He becomes her digital guardian angel, a voice from the heavens guiding her through the smoke of a destroyed world. As Lyra fights to reach the construction site where her brother Jaeger is trapped, a flashback reveals the source of her trauma. Years ago, a young Lyra was stuck in a burning elevator. Her father, a flight engineer even then, was trying to save her through the intercom, but he couldn't reach her in time. Inside the ship's control room, Lyra is surrounded by fire. Her panic reaches a breaking point. To calm her, Arabov begins to sing a lullaby he used to sing when she was a baby. His voice is weak and trembling, but the melody acts like a shield against the chaos. In this moment, the Sigma Tech Master is gone, there is only a father trying to comfort his child through a screen. Guided by the song, Lyra finds the main lever. It's rusted and jammed, requiring every ounce of her strength to move. With a final scream of effort, Lyra pulls the lever. The ship's automated suppression system activates, flooding the decks with foam and seawater. The threat of the massive explosion is gone. The city is saved. But as Lyra looks up at the sky, she sees a streak of bright light. It's the Mira space station, burning up like a falling star. She realizes that while she saved the city, she is losing her father forever. She cries out his name, but the radio is now silent. We see Arabov one last time,